During the last 35 years, Mr. Parelli has been a student of horse behavior and has developed and taught the natural horsemanship and equine behavior techniques that now form the core of his program at his Parelli Education Institute. The Parelli Natural Horsemanship Program is a people training program that focuses on the study of horse behavior and the development of horsemanship skills. During his extensive career, Pat Parelli has shared his techniques in more than 27 countries with more than 200,000 students through in-person and long-distance learning courses. He's the author of Natural Horsemanship and Raise Your Hand If You Love Horses, and the developer of various horse training products, including the Caris and the Parelli Natural Halter and Hackle. With his wife, Linda, Pat Parelli hosts two programs on RFD-TV titled Amazing Grace and The Horseman's Apprentice. He was named Horseman of the Year by the Humane Society of the United States in 2009. Today, he will be presenting Solving Behavioral Problems When Mounted, Understanding Why Problems Occur and How to Remedy Such Behaviors. Please join me in welcoming Pat Parelli.
Raise your hand if you love horses even more when it's warm. Well, I just got done talking to my wife Linda, told her I was going to be on here. She said to say hi. I'm going to be home tonight around midnight. It'll be 79 degrees in Florida when I get home.
Don't be quiet. Can you say Florida?
I don't know if you heard about that. They have this place called, this thing called warm weather down there. So I thought that'd make you all warm your hearts. I am a bona fide horse hugger. I love horses. I was born loving horses. I've been riding since I was 3 years old. I'm the guy that when I drive down the road, this is what happens. Horses, horses, horses. Raise your hand if you've ever done that. Driving down the road. Now there's only two kinds of people in the whole world, horse lovers and the other kind. And who has ever had one of the other kind do this in your brand new car? It's only a week old. Do you ever get used to that? And you say, used to what? Who can't wait sometimes to get home and get a hold of your horse and give him a big hug on the neck and get a big whiff of horse?
Absolutely.
Well, I know your horse lovers will think horses really smell good.
When you smell it.
And there's just something special about the horse. So what we're going to try to do is discover together what it is that is special about horses, and what we humans can do to bring the specialness out. Some people drive any horse wild. Raise your hand if you've ever seen that person. You know, the secret is having a new instinct, a secondary nature, be able to find inside of us this nature that works with the nature of the horse. And this nature, I have a name for it. It's called savvy. So when I say three, I want everybody here to say savvy. 1, 2, 3.
Savvy.
We can do better than that. 1, 2, 3.
Savvy.
Raise your hand if you've ever seen somebody who did not have dress savvy. Checkers and stripes and all that kind of stuff. White belt, white shoes.
Oh, dress it.
Savvy is one of those funny words that we use. To me, it means we know when to be, where to be, why to be, what to do when we get there, when to quit doing what we're doing. Raise your hand if you've ever met somebody who did not know when to quit doing something. This is why God invented chapped lips, so that teenagers would know when to quit. Kissing. You get the jokes, that's right. So what we're going to do is we've got a young lady that's brought her horse here, better yet, or her horse. We're going to ask her to come in, we're going to give her a microphone, we're going to ask her to tell us what her name is, the horse's name, what kind of horse, how long she's had it, why she bought it, and is she heading toward her dream or her nightmare? I don't know. But we're here to ask her how she thinks I can help her today. And my goal is to not only help her, but to help you help yourself. So let's invite our student in for the day. Let's find a great way to 17th Annual Equine Affaire. We're so glad to be here. We hope that they invite us back next year. Write cards and letters, please. Because they're not going to invite us back unless they hear from you. Raise your hand if you're going to write and say to them, Parelli's going to be here next year. We want to be here.
Yeah.
Who would like to see us come to the Northeast World? Hello, have you got a microphone? We got a microphone for our student here. How are you doing? I saw a picture of you today. Yeah, I understand you're a teacher. You am, okay. Good. And what do you teach? You teach high school English. I've always wanted to talk to a high school English teacher. I have a question for you. There are three twos in the English language. Right? T-O, T-O-O, and T-W, right? Don't do you make me do math in public. I won't make you do math in public, but I'm going to hopefully get you to answer. I've had this question ever since high school. Can you hang on to that, Andy Horse? How, if you were going to write the sentence, there are three twos in the English language, which two would you use? T-O's, T-T-W's, or T-O-O's?
T-U-T-U. Tutu.
Tutu, I like to see a tutu, but that's not what I'm talking about. There are three twos in the English
All right, give
language.
me a math problem.
All right, here, okay. You want a math problem? All right, she wants a math problem. Let's see if I can come up with a math problem. All right, there's three cowboys walking down right?
Okay.
And they want to stay the night, and they find a KOA campground that allows horses and riders. And they sign a sign that says $10 a piece. So they each pull their $10 bill out, they go up to the owner, they hand the owner $10 each, three of them. All right?
Yep.
How much have they paid?
$10 each.
$10. No, $10 each. Listen, $10 a piece, and there's three of them. They give it to the owner. How much have they paid?
$30.
$30. How simple, right? Let's give her a hand. She got the $30 part right. Now,
This is supposed to be relaxing.
now here's the next part. So they put $30 in the owner's hands, and the manager comes up and says, "Oh my gosh, you've overcharged them because they put the horses in one corral." And so he gives them, says, "Oh my gosh, take these five $1 bills back and give them back to those cowboys and refund them some of their money." So the manager very smartly thinks, well, I can't divide $5 up very easily. So he takes $2 and puts it in his pocket. And he gives each person $1 back each. So now they take $10 each, got $1 back. So now how much has each person paid?
Oh,
They paid 10, they got $1 back. 9 minus 1, or 10 minus 1 is 9, and there's 3 of them. 9 times 3 is?
27.
27.
And the guy has $2 in his pocket. How much is that?
29.
Where's the other dollar?
Exactly. The horse has it.
Do I have a lifeline out there? My husband. Darling, where are you?
All right, let's change subject here. We stumped her on the English language and the math. So how about you tell us about your horse? What's your horse's name?
My horse's name is Pearl.
And you're Kelly, right?
I'm Kelly.
So you're a Kelly girl. Okay, and what kind of horse is Pearl?
Pearl's a Morgan.
A Morgan, okay. And how old?
She's 10.
How long have you had her?
6 years.
And what possessed you by her? What were the attributes? What did you like about her? You said, oh my gosh, I gotta have her in my life.
Actually, my friend Liz McFall in Ennis, Montana raised Morgans, and I helped her out when she was sizing down her herd and getting out of breeding, and she gave Pearl to me as a gift.
Okay.
So I didn't really choose her.
Okay, you got chosen.
And it's good.
Okay. Do you have any other horses?
I have another Morgan gelding.
Okay, good. And what do you like about your horse?
I really like how sensitive she is. It makes her fairly easy to move. but her sensitivity is also my biggest challenge with her.
Okay, so she's perfect except, give me a list. What would you like to work on today?
I often can't read her if she is truly afraid of something. When I got her, she wasn't trained at all, and she was a pretty fear-based horse. She's a right-brain introvert. And I can't read if she's really afraid of something or if she is just challenging me and being defiant. And then I don't know how much pressure I can put on her.
Okay.
Or the right kind of pressure.
What's the worst things that she's done? We have an idea.
She's a rearer.
She's
and
raring to go. She can't go because she's raring.
She like rearing up on her hind legs. That's probably the worst thing she's done, although before I figured out trailer loading, she ran me over trailer loading.
Trailer loading's going good now?
Going great.
Great. Can I tighten your saddle a little bit?
You can.
It just looks a little bit loose to me. Maybe a lot loose. Okay. And let me just put this here. Put a special knot in here. It's called a package knot. And this is something that we used to come into your leg here just a little bit. And this, when you go to take it off, all you do is pull on this end, and it comes out. But it will not come out whilst using it, okay? And I see that you've got a Parelli saddle, a Parelli set of reins.
Yes.
And so you must have been using the program to some extent?
Yes.
Okay, and how long have you been doing that?
About 3 years.
Okay, and how are things going on the ground?
How are things going? Sorry.
When you play with her on the ground?
Pretty good. I think our circle game's a little bit broken though. I noticed that. She's been something she has never done, and she started doing it recently. She's been really good at moving her feet. She's willing to go right out. But recently she's been slamming on her brakes a lot, or just stopping and refusing to go. And
on the ground?
No, when I'm riding her.
Okay.
And so I figured out the other day that I think our circle game has been a little bit broken. We worked on that today outside of it.
Okay, well, how about we just try something here?
Sure.
So why don't somebody come get the microphone? What we're gonna do something that we haven't done all week, is do what we should have done, is start on the ground. Okay, we're gonna get into some stuff on the saddle. But what I'd like people to do is understand that I have been the president for the last 35 years of the Coalition Against Lunging. Lunging is the act of trying to wear the horse out so he'll behave when you get on him. And I would rather have us get more mentally, emotionally, and physically connected. All right, so Kelly, if I can get you to get off your horse, let's put a halter and lead rope. I've got everything we need here. Let's put a halter and lead rope on, and let's just do something. Okay. Can you step down there, girl? Very nice. And where do you live, Kelly? Vermont, okay. You know Bob Newhart? Okay, what do we got in the bag of goodies here? We got a bag of goodies. We got lots of goodies here. Okay. This, we got that. Let's put this halter on. Let's put 22. Let's just see what we got here, okay? Just have a second here. Do I think your cinch is too long? Let me check it out, okay? I haven't looked at the other side yet. But those are all good questions to ask. You should always be asking yourself. You should always be asking other questions. Let me show you something I do. Whenever I take a bridle off, I take loose the bridle. Okay? It's kind of like having the reason most women unsnap the back of their brassiere before they take it off. It kind of releases things nicely. I unloosen this all the way, as loose as it'll go on one side. And then that opens, it's easier if it comes off the ears. No, most people, she says, I never do that, most people don't. And every horse wishes their owners would do that. And you want to be her dream partner, I know, right? And that's really what, see, when I first started, I thought people in a clinic situation, man, I thought people would just need a couple of pieces of information, and I didn't realize that most people need is they need a whole program. And something that some people don't like about what I do is that I try to help them holistically rather than, just trailer loading or just this or just that. So what I came up with is a realization is that what people need to do is they need to know how to manage a horse's energy through time and space. That's all it is. I love that word. Time and space. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you stand over here, and I'm going to bring something here. Just head that way there, and I'm going to bring you a comb. Just walk over there. I'm going to bring a comb for you. And I want you to stay very close to this comb, okay? Now, if I had a hula hoop, it would be better than this. I'll bring two combs. Just stay. Actually, I'm going to do 4 combs. I'm going to put a comb around you.
She's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
Your goal is to stay in here.
She's a very smart
Let me bring 2 more horses. We got all these combs here. On the way over here, and there seemed to be and I found these useless cones sitting out on the highway. Hold still there. You stay in this circle. That's your goal. All right? That's your goal. You got to stay inside here. All right, here's let me look at your cinch on because I said you asked that question. Okay. Well, it is a little short on the side. That's right. We're going to go around. There we go. Now, so we'll fix that up before we get back on. So here's what I'd like you to do. Let's see you back her up. Let's see you back her up. Stand still. Let's back her up. Because usually what happens when we try to back a horse up, they oftentimes go in a circle. You see, in order for a horse to go in a circle, he has to become parallel to us. He's perpendicular to us. All right, stop. Everybody here, 1 to 10, let's give a grade. How well did that horse back up? 1 to 10. Everybody on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
10. I would say 8.
I gave it a 2.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That was a 2. Okay, that was kind of back up. Right? So now, let's see if you can bring her in. I'll hold still for a few minutes. Bring her in, bring her in. Come on. Keep the rope up. Okay, everybody. 1 to 10. What's your score?
3. 8.
Come on, louder.
3. 5.
That was a 6 or 7. See how it went? 7 in, 2 out. So let's work on out. I'll be your right hand. Wiggle the rope a little bit. I'm going to help you here a little bit. That helped a little bit. Because what I did is I combined games 3 and 4. But did you notice that she kind of ripped up also? So what it amounts to, the better a horse goes backwards, the better he does everything else. Oh, you know what else I could say? The worse he goes backwards, the worse he does everything else. Because a horse that doesn't back up, oftentimes will go up. So what we're going to do, first we're going to get her back up here. Okay, reel her in. We need game shows. Okay, who saw that the horse came in faster, that it went backwards, and it also came in faster than she could reel the rope in? Saw it. I give this horse a 9 on coming back. And I still give it about a 2 or 3 on going backwards. It came forward with a 9. That was really, really good. Now let's see how little it takes. Send it backwards. See the resistance there? You see the uppiness? Come on, wiggle. Now, let me show you how to wiggle, because what's happening is there's a lot more wiggling down here than there's wiggling down here. Let me show you how to wiggle. Ready? Now, here's what I want you to point your finger. Wiggle only your finger. Now, ready? Close your hand and wiggle only your wrist. Now, did you notice that that's not doing anything down that rope? Now, stop that. Now, turn your hand sideways. What I want to have happen is only bend your elbow in and out, fast as you can, straighten it as far as you can. Do you notice how that went out there? Stop. Now this time, straighten your elbow, keep it perfectly straight, and swing it from one side of your body and to the other. Swing. You see how you don't have to get faster. Keep your elbow straight, keep your elbow faster. Get faster. And you see how without getting mad or shaking harder, all you had to do was do this. Wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. You should have gone back. Jack. Okay? So what we want to do is we want to get to where when we want this, that's good. We want that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And so that the horse goes, you mean it's going to get worse if I don't start backing up? Like if you don't pay your taxes, you've got to pay your taxes after that enough. Then if you don't pay it, they give you a late fee. And then if you don't pay that, they put you a fine on top of your late fee. If you don't pay that, you go to jail, right? Pay your taxes. Same kind of idea. So let's bring her in. Bring. This is called the yo-yo game. Okay, now stop. Wiggle. Bigger. Wrist. Come on. If it ain't working, and then maybe even some of this. Whole arm. Stop. Let's see if she licks her lips. Maybe looks around, puts her head down. These are the things that are the acts of submission. Respect is the appropriate response to pressure. Right? So we're going to work on that here in a second. Bring her in just a little bit. You can ask me a question, yes? Stop it right there. She's backing up. When you have to do it big. Yep. Yes. She asked the question, should I stop as soon as she tries? The answer is it all depends. Because this horse has been doing this for a while, and she's kind of learned how to be non-responsive. Do you have any children? If I was a child, I wish you were my mom. Uh-oh, yeah. Because here's what happens when cute little kids turn into these monsters called teenagers. You know, hey, Johnny, would you take out the garbage? Oh, all right. Ray, have you seen that cartoon? That's what's happening right here. She's got the all right. So now what I'd like you to do is to send her in a circle by doing this. Here's what I want you to do. Put your hand here, right there. And I want you to stay here. And I want you to lean forward. Put your other hand. Okay. Now step back, lean, and send it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So hang on. Stop. That horse says, what in the world just happened? Now instead of shaking up and down, shake it sideways. We're good. Okay. Now, wait again, lean forward. You've got to get as much rope as you can. And now step back, pull, and 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's till we get something. 5, 6. Keep hanging on. 7, 8, 9, 10. Shorten your rope. Again. 1, 2. Now, who saw the horse walk into pressure? The pressure's here, and it went that way. Who saw that? This is proof that horses were husbands in their last life. Because every man in this room, when we were a boy child, one of our aunts, or grandmas, or mothers told us, never, ever put your finger on a moving fan. All right, men only, raise your hand if you have never touched a fan and gone, look around, there's not one man in here. Every man has done that, and every man has been told never do that. But yet, they see a fan that's moving and go, oh, thanks. All right, so there we go. So what we've got here is a failure to communicate. So that did not make any sense to her. I was whacking the ground, pulling over there, and she's saying, what in the world? I mean, if this doesn't mean something now, it ain't going to mean much when we get up there. Stand in the middle of this, right? Lean forward, pull the slack out, now stand up, to the left, 1, 2, hang on, 3, hang on, until, no, that's not better yet. Keep going over there, see how she's going into the pressure, and let her go, Right? So she doesn't know the difference between yo-yo game. In other words, right now, pressure just means go backwards. And backwards usually equates to up in the air, rear end, and stuff like that. So we're going to go here again. Toss your gloves. That's okay. Ready? Lean, 1. Keep going. Hey, let it go. Where are you going? Get back in the boat. You got to let it slide. it a little bit. You know, I'm saying kid, and you're like, not too far. Okay, ready? Left, down, slide. There we go. 2, 3. Let it slide, let it slide. Let it slide. Now the moment that she decides to stop, we're going to play the game again. Now, turn, face, wheel, fast, 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 fast. Left side. Hang in there, hang tight, hang tight. 1, come on, hang tight, hang. Leave her over there. 2, there. Now let her slide. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Pass it over to me. The moment she stops, we're going to go like this. Here, you hold the rope. You hold the stick. Come on. Hurry. The stick. Come on. 3 times. Come on. Spank it. Spank the ground. Oh my God. Spank that ground. Keep going. Stop. We're going to make a game out of this. Lunging is not a game. Lunging is the act of micromanaging a horse's.
No, that's not fair. The horse runs.
Come on, stick lady. Don't get out of the circle. Come on, spank, stop. Now, looks like the girl has got this I know how to train. Kelly. Ready? Spank. Stop. Pat Kelly, now lean against me here. Lean back. Put your back against me. Lean back. Become one unit. We're going to stand here and become this well-trained Pat Kelly unit. Here. I was born on St. Patrick's Day, so that's Pat Kelly. That's a nice color. Who can see that the horse now realizes that we have a plan, and we're going to execute our plan, and we're going to leave her alone, and she's going to get relief if she just moves her feet. Let's give the horse a hand. This is the circling game, and we are winning this. Okay, now, Kelly, come over here. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to put this in your left hand, and you're going to spank. Hang on. You're going to spank toward her hindquarters. There. Now shorten the rope. Shorten the rope. Shorten it. Shorten the rope. Shorten the rope. Come on, shorten the rope. Stop. Now, let's just let her look at the situation over here. Because what we're going to look for is, okay, raise your hand if you know how to read. Who knows how to read? A horse. I want you to read this horse. We've got to wait. We've got to wait for everything to sink in. Easy, no, easy. She's trying to go. She's kind of like old Japanese movie. Oh, so sorry. No, catch flies with those 2 orange sticks. So to be disrespectful for you. She's like going, oh my God, what happened to my Kelly? Okay? She can count on the old Kelly to kind of, we're kind of doing it. Yeah, you're kind of going, oh darn, you stop. We're going to get a little more meticulous. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way.
I'll go around in a circle now.
We're going to do this, then we're going to ride. Now, Kelly, we're going to go the other way here in just a few moments. Okay? Back her up, Kelly. Back her up. Come on. Start moving your elbow. Let it slide. All right, everybody stop. Scores, 1, 2, 3.
10.
Yeah, 4 or 5. You can see that the horse is backing better than it was when we started. Raise your hand. Okay? Now let's go the other way. So I'll lead it this way. Ready? Now, left hand. 1. Come on, 2, 3. Keep going. Ready? Keep going. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Stop. And what we're going to do, lean it back against me again. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Where's my stick? Oh, left hand, other hand, other hand. Wait till it stops next time. It's going to stop all the way. They're like husbands. You have to allow them to make a full mistake. Don't correct them halfway. Lean against me. Here, come on, lean all the way. Now push again. Come on. Hold me up here, girl. Oh, there's a stick. Oh, you got it by yourself. You don't need me anymore. Pass the rope around. So can you see now how so tell me what's different about what's going on now than what you had before.
Oh, he's gonna get that thing.
Okay, you've been afraid to put too much pressure. Now, have we touched her with the string yet? No, we haven't. Have we touched her with the string yet?
Nope.
So there's been no physical pressure. So what she's learning to do is know that there really aren't any boundaries. And so she just does what she wants. And that's going to happen on the ground. So what's happened is you've lost the circling game rather than winning the circling game. Now, here's what we need. I need you to do. Oh, that's right. We're going to try to get her to where we can send her, allow her, bring her back. So now, let's bring her in. Because remember, the mom back was always pretty good. See, she comes in faster, then she goes back, which is good. Now, so this is the time when we be really nice. Okay, so let's bring her in. So we're going to invite her in here, but not let her invade. And I feel like she invades our space. Okay, none of that. Rub on her now, this is yours. Don't go over there, get back in the circle. This is your house, okay? That's her house out there. That's good. Okay, now let's back her up. Back her up. Back her up. Back her up. Easy, don't wiggle so much. All right, scores, 1, 2, 3. Come on, louder.
7.
Oh, she's getting a 6 or 7 now, isn't she? That was backing up better. So we've got to get these little things in place. Put the stick in this hand. Okay, ready? Now lead, slack out. Lead her to the left. Lead it, move this left leg out here a little bit. And 1, 2. Now let it slide, let it slide, let it slide. Go over my head. There we go. Stand still, stand still. Pass the rope around. Just stand still, pass the rope around. I'm going to get out of the equation here. So what I want you to do is I want you to be able to have this thing. You ready? Center again. See, this ain't about me being on this. This is about me getting her to lose. This is about me getting you to believe that you can do this stuff. But you've got to understand the concept. The concept is not this. Lunging looks like this. You ready? Tira! Trotty! Trot! Trot! Come on! Trot! 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 Trotty! Trot! 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 Raise your hand if you've seen that cartoon. This is called working harder, not smarter. You do more, the horse does less. When she plays a game where the horse has to do more, she doesn't. Does that horse look nice? Happy?
Yep.
Trotting around there? Raise your hand if you realize that horses love to go forward. They love going forward. Raise your hand if you know that I hate jogging. If you put me on a line, man, I don't like that. I want to be the guy standing still. I want my horse moving around. Now, how are you going to get that horse to come back, Kelly? So what I want you to do is I want you to shorten your rope and spank toward her hindquarters. Get her hindquarters to go away from you. Lean down.